Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Dan's Auto Diagnostics and Repair. Well, I just got in my new camera, so we don't have to deal with the that picture being long. We can get a full screen now. I can finally zoom in on the data PIDs on the scan tool and read the scan tool nice and clear and give you close-up shots. So from here on out, good pictures, full videos, full video screens. We're going good. So today, this is what we're working on. It's a 1996 Honda Magna. What we're doing, we're going to take this wheel off. Get in there. I'm going to take that rear wheel off there. And we're going to put that one on it. As you can see, pretty nice tread on that one, and absolutely none on those. And we're going to address some other issues. He's got on a couple of aftermarket exhausts there, and this little bracket that's in here is touching his suspension, so the shocks are rubbing on that. We do something about that. And yeah, that's the gear shifter. That's what he's dealing with. We gotta do something about that. And the on and off switch apparently doesn't work. And yeah, might even install some wiring. He's got a charger. It's a cigarette lighter. This is a little USB charger. I'm not sure if there's power on that. Forget what he said about that. But the most important thing today is the rear tire. We're going to do the rear tire for sure. We're going to do the exhaust bracket for sure, so that's not hitting his shocks. The other stuff, I don't know. Definitely want to try to get around to that gear shifter. That's not good. But we'll see what we got going on. Alright, I don't have an ATV jack, so I got my quick jack. And I put that under there. And we're going to go ahead and jack it up with that. We got it all set up. Alright, let's bring her up. Alright, now we got that rear wheel off the ground. She can be turned pretty easily, but I think I'll just take some straps just to be safe here, and I'll ratchet strap it to the quick jacks, and that'll quiet down the people saying, "Oh, that's too dangerous." But that's what we're doing. Alright, there you go, folks. She's ratchet strapped in. Got it across there. Got it across the front. Over here, strapped on the back. So she's safe. Not going anywhere. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna go ahead and separate this wheel. I'll show you the kit here. This is my tire changing kit. It's got the 3 spoons. So you got 3 spoons here. You got 2 little pry bars. One with the little curved end, and then a more curved end. little prying ends. So 2 of them, and then you have these protectors that go on your rim. They go inside there, so when you're prying on them, you're not scuffing up the rim. So that's the kit we're using. I'm going to start with the pry tools. See if we can't break the bead like that. If not, I'll get a C-clamp with a little shoe on it. That'll do it. I might have to put this on the ground, I don't know. You guys in the shop there? Let's see. Okay. There it is. So that broke the bead. So you get that off all the way around. And you get these protectors here. That'll protect the rim. So you press the tire down here so that it can get inside the rim. Then you're able to pull this part out. I think maybe one of these days I'm going to get me a good tire machine. You got a real nice motorcycle tire changer system. Got what it's called. Real nice. Still in the shop. Things can get difficult. Now make sure that's in the well of the rim. Give us all the room we need. We actually don't really care about this rim. We're not using this rim. It is hot out here today. Boy. Same method. Breaking the bead on this side. I need a few more hands. There it is. Just gotta wrestle with it, I guess. Alright, she's off. Well, after plenty of wrestling, we got that one off the rim. It took a little minute. Wasn't gonna bore you with watching me struggle, but you get the idea. You just gotta keep on working with it. But there she is. Now we gotta get that tire off. I'm gonna start by taking the exhaust off here. I don't know how much of this is welded. Seems like that's welded. Seems like there was an attempt to weld something here. Now we just need to make a cut right here. That's pretty loud. Gotta wear some ear protection, folks. Alright, now that's not going to hit his shock anymore. We'll let that cool down, hit it with a little paint so it don't rust. And now we're going to take this tire off. Time to take this back wheel off. Big nut on the other side. Chain tension adjustment. Just gonna back that off just a little bit. Both sides. Before we pull the axle out, there's a brake. There's your brake lever. We want to take that off. And then you have another little lever here that just holds it in place so it's not spinning with the wheel. So we gotta take that off. And the brake cable. And there's the other side of the axle where this little lock went, a washer, and then the nut. Then once it's real loose, we can pull that chain off, and then the tire comes right off. Alright, now we just got that other nut to get off and take her out. Alright, that's free. You gotta loosen them some more. I got that loose, and I got that one loose. And I should just be able to kick that tire. And then take this chain off. Get that out of the way. Now I got to get that axle out of there. No, he's definitely gonna need some lube. Can you guys see that? Big old hands in your way, big old arm. That baby needs grease. She's dry. Wow. Wow, that baby is dry. Sheesh. You got the spacers. Spacer goes in the wheel there. I gotta clean that up. There's another one. On this side. It goes on there. So when we pull this here, the brake assembly is gonna come out. Set you up on this side. And there it is. Out. So we're cleaning her up, deflate it, get the new tire on. Alright, didn't film it, but I broke the bead here. And it's just a C-clamp on there. And typically, I'd want to use either like a shoe and put it on like this and then tighten it down, or maybe a piece of wood, but I couldn't because there wasn't enough room. We barely fit on that rim or the tire, so I just slid that down on there and tightened this up, and then boom, bead come off. So that's how you do that. There we go. She's out of there. That wasn't too bad. Came right around to me. Right back to me. Alright. Now, some things to know. On these tires, they're directional. So if you look right there, you can see an arrow. That's the direction the tire's going to rotate. So when you put this on the rim, you got to be sure what way this rotates. And move this. These break very easy. I usually break them before I get done with them. All right. So we know this goes on the bike this way, so the wheel is going to turn this way. So we want that arrow should be on this side too. There it is. That's the arrow. So that wheel is going to turn that direction. So we want to put it on just like that. Sometimes there's a little yellow mark or a yellow dot or some kind of indication as to where the valve stem will go. Like if you got a little dot kind of like that, that's where you would line the valve stem up with. I don't see any markings on this. Sometimes you'll even have like a barcode in the bead, but I don't see anything here, so I don't know. There might be something there, I just can't see it. But anyway, if you see a little yellow dot or some kind of marking, that could be where the valve stem needs to be located. We got her all aired up now, and 40.3 pounds, and it calls for 40, so we're good there. Release that. Take that off. All right, we're gonna clean everything up. I'm gonna take the blow tip here, and I'm gonna blow out all that brake dust, clean it all up, clean this all up here, grease everything. Got some bearing grease for this poor axle, heavy duty grease. So I'm gonna lube that up real good before I throw it in, clean everything up, and that's it. Put it back on. Alright, just gonna blow this out in here. Oh, by the way, I did spray around the bead on both sides and check for leaks. She's holding. Take a minute, let that air compressor catch up. We're going to go ahead and grease this up now. First, start with the axle. Just get down and dirty with it. Nice helping there. And you just take some, just put it inside your bearings. Just like that. Put your axle in there, and then we're going to balance it. Let me wash my hands. Alright, I'm all cleaned up. Now let me show you what the process is here. I get 2 cinder blocks together, put a level on it, so that's nice and level. And then I spread that across there on the axle. So we'll give her a turn. Just want to spin it till it stops in the resting place. Now typically what I'll do is I'll take the weights that exist off of it. See, it's got weights on it right now. I'll strip it all down before I do this, but I'm curious to see why there's so many weights on there and see where it falls. But we have our own weights. We have the 1/4 ounce weights, and we have the 1/2 ounce weights. So we'll balance that out. The way it's rolling right now seems pretty heavy on all them weights. So that's definitely not balanced. I'm going to take all them weights off. Alright, I took all the weights off. Let's see how she does now. Don't gotta spin it that hard, it'll take you all day. Wow, that seemed pretty nice, really. Wow, that's pretty good. So usually she'll fall where the valve stem is, but it's up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put it on the other side and see if she falls that way. That's pretty balanced right there. I don't think I'm putting any weights or anything on this one. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's balanced right now. I'm gonna leave it right there. Time to put it on. Put the brakes on. Brake assembly. Got to be ready with our spacers. And I'm going to go ahead and get us a little lube on our spacers too. Getting a call. Grease these babies up. I'm gonna lower this thing down and make it easier on myself.
Hey, basta. What's with the strappy? Are you recording right now? Oh, is that going back? That's going back on, eh?
Yeah.
Very nice. I see you cut that bracket already, eh?
Yes, sir.
What about that shifter?
Didn't do anything with it yet. Just getting the chain, just getting the rear tire on. It's on. Mama got new shoes.
New shoes? Oh. New shoes. Got rid of that bedroom slipper.
Yeah.
Oh, you pulled the whole thing off, huh? Well, why not? It's not welded. Now, how do you, check for proper tension?
There's specifications in here, you know, like 1 inch or something, so that's real loose, obviously.
Yeah.
Oop.
That's too tight.
No, actually it's not.
That's about right, huh? About right on time.
Now, there should be marks on here to make this
Straight.
straight. Yeah, there should be marks on both sides. I don't see them. Might have to clean that up.
Might have to clean it.
When you're straightening up these wheels, before you tighten this axle down, you want to look. On some bikes will have the marks down here on the swing arm. This one has it right here, inside. There's marks right there. So it's got the double arrows up and down, and then 1, 2, and about a half. You want it the same on both sides to get that wheel straight.
Want me to get the camera, take a picture of that, and then you can look at it from
Here it is. There's that side. Can't see it real good. It's kind of behind the muffler here, but you want them to line up. All right, we got this all tightened down. We got the brakes back on.
chain nice and loose.
There's that. That brake. That's nice. Tire rose fine. That's all tightened up. I didn't have any spray for the lubricant on the chain, so I just took some white lithium grease. Got that all nice and greased up. And I did do a little deal here. Remember how loose that was? Well, now it's nice. Not loose. Just took a bigger bolt in here. I drilled and tapped the other side of this so that this would be threaded. Got a bigger bolt, and it took up all that room. And I got a little piece of hose, hard plastic hose, as a bushing inside of there, so that's nice and snug. So that's fixed. And I think that's about all I'm going to do. I got on the, as you can see, I got on the exhaust. That's all on there, so
Yeah,
she's
those are
all
the main important. Now see what that
ready to ride.
tire balancing.
And we're fixing to wrap this one up. A little bonus footage. I was checking the balance of his front tire, so I had to take the caliper off. Look at that. Ooh. There's nothing left on that.
It rolled back a hair.
Nothing left. That's not good. Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. That was changing a tire and balancing a tire on your 1996 Honda Magna 750. And we also did a little gear shifting work. But that's it. It's going to wrap it up for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you have. Like and subscribe. Take it easy, my friends. See ya.